buying a franchise.
Welcome to Bloomberg On Demand, the business of life. I'm Carol Biaggi. Subway, Dunkin' Donuts, H&R Block, the UPS Store. They're just a few of the 3,000 U.S. companies that sell franchises. A franchise lets people own and run a business without all the risks of a typical startup. And that model makes sense for many would-be entrepreneurs.
It just appealed to me, the passion I heard in the voices of the franchisors, and just getting in on the ground floor of a very cool concept.
There's people that have already been successful in this business and already have those things already set up.
When I mention Dunkin' Donuts, it helps us get a start right away versus me starting, Mitch's coffee shop.
But entering the franchise world involves plenty of risks, hard work, and costs. Step one in your due diligence is getting a copy of the franchise disclosure document known as the FDD.
It gives full disclosure of all fees and costs associated with getting into that franchise system.
Costs are typically found in item 5 to item 7.
The one-time franchise fee ranges from $10,000 to $50,000, but total costs to start a retail franchise can easily exceed $200,000 when you add equipment, inventory, and real estate. Financing ranks #1 on prospective buyers' lists of concerns. People who don't have enough personal savings turn to banks and other lenders who have tightened standards in recent years. Lenders often rely on the Small Business Administration to guarantee a portion of the loan amount.
Franchisee's putting in 30%, $60,000. So now he has $140,000 left over. SBA will come in, provide that $140,000 loan guarantee.
Checking the default rate of a franchise company's SBA-backed loans will give you some idea of a brand's track record, and the FDD has plenty of other clues.
Some areas of focus clearly would be item 20, kind of a snapshot of the unit summary of store openings, store closures, terminations. Look in the back of the franchise agreement for a prospective franchisee to call and contact existing and franchisees that left the system.
If you make 100 phone calls, make 100 phone calls. You will hear trends, and if you're getting a strong theme of this franchisor doesn't support, if I knew what I know today, I wouldn't have done this.
If you see a lot of litigation, outstanding conflicts between the franchisor and franchisees, that should be an alarm. You want to look inside that resume snapshot of the franchisor and find out, do they really have good experience and history in operating the system.
Experts say the key is finding a franchisor who helps you succeed.
You have a support every step of the way. They've secured discounts from vendors for me, which more or less offsets the royalty cost.
There's never been a successful franchisor without successful franchisees.
For more information, go to the websites of the International Franchise Association, FranChoice, or the Small Business Administration.
Thanks for watching Bloomberg On Demand, the business of life. I'm Carol Biaggi.